Is there a particular challenge that you've had to overcome that you were able to identify an equivalent advantage or benefit in?
My podcast is a great example, right? My podcast was actually sold as a TV show for a major network, and it was called Game Changers. It wasn't called Habits and Hustle. It was sold to a major network, and I was so excited. I thought that was like my big moment, my big break in this whatever world, in entertainment world, which I wasn't really trying to be. But to sell anything, to sell a show is very difficult. Basically, we did, and it was not happening, right? Like a lot of times, like, I don't know how familiar you are with the entertainment world, but it takes a lot, and a lot of things can go wrong. 1 month turned into 3, turned into 6, turned into a year, and nothing was happening. That was kind of like a failure. Like, I waited now. I put my destiny in the hands of somebody else, which I think is a big mistake. A lot of people do that. We all do that. We think that we can't succeed on our own, so someone else is going to save us, right? But that person's going to make us our money or our success. That person is going to fill a need or a void that we can't do it on our own. And then I had a coffee with a friend of mine who is like a podcaster, and she was like, "Why don't you just like turn this into a podcast?" And I was like, "A podcast? What are you talking? I don't know anything about technology. What is that? What is that even?" I didn't even like understand the new, like what it was, right? Besides the name. And then I thought of it. I'm like, all right, like I have nothing to lose. So I basically turned it into this. I changed the name, and I took the same type of idea, which is basically the habits and the routines of very successful people that average, ordinary, or whatever people can do to maybe up-level their life. And I thought, all right, whatever, like what's the worst that can happen, right? Like maybe it can work, maybe not. But I tried it, and it became quite successful. There's been a lot of failures in my life. There's things that looked like it was going to be one thing, and it turned out to be something else.